Ladies and gentlemen, let me share something with you today. Life isn't about standing still, it's about growing, becoming, and striving for excellence. You see, each of us has the potential to become so much more than we are today. But that journey doesn't happen by chance, it happens by choice. Every day we wake up with a choice to remain as we are, or to become better. To settle or to grow, to stay in the crowd or rise above it. Becoming the best version of yourself isn't just a lofty idea, it's a disciplined journey, a masterpiece created one brushstroke at a time. Now, I can't promise you that the road will be easy. No great journey ever is, but I can promise you this, the rewards are worth it. When you push yourself, when you invest in yourself, and when you demand more of yourself, something incredible happens, you rise. Let me give you a simple truth. Success doesn't come to those who wait for it. Success comes to those who prepare for it. Becoming the best version of yourself means taking responsibility for your life, your growth, and your future. So, today I challenge you to look in the mirror and ask yourself, what am I doing today that will make tomorrow better? What habits am I building? What disciplines am I mastering? The journey to your best self begins with the small, consistent steps you take each day. Remember, you are the architect of your life. The tools are in your hands. The question is, will you use them to build something remarkable? Taking responsibility for your life is the foundation for growth and success. It's the moment you look in the mirror and say, this is my life and I am in charge of it. It's not about what happens to you. It's about what you do with what happens. Life will throw challenges, setbacks, and unexpected events your way, but the question isn't, why did this happen to me? The real question is, what am I going to do about it? No one is coming to fix your life. No one is coming to rescue you. The truth is, your success and your failures both begin and end with you. If you keep pointing fingers at others, blaming circumstances, or waiting for someone else to make things right, you'll never grow. Growth begins the moment you say, I am responsible. This isn't about guilt or blame, it's about power. When you take responsibility, you take back control. You stop letting the past dictate your future. You stop letting excuses hold you back. You stop giving away your power to situations and people that don't deserve it. Think about it. If you can own your mistakes, you can learn from them. If you can own your choices, you can make better ones. If you can own your habits, you can change them. Responsibility is not a burden, it's freedom. It's the key to creating the life you want instead of settling for the life you have. Yes, life is unpredictable, and there are things you can't control, but you can always control how you respond. You can choose to stay down when you fall, or you can choose to get back up, dust yourself off, and move forward. That's responsibility in action. And here's the most exciting part. When you take responsibility, you begin to see opportunities where others see problems. You start to realize that every challenge is a chance to grow stronger, every failure is a lesson to improve, and every day is a new beginning. Responsibility doesn't limit you, it liberates you. So don't wait for someone else to change your circumstances. Don't wait for life to hand you the perfect moment. Take charge today. Own your life, own your decisions, and watch as the world opens up in ways you never imagined. Your habits are the silent architects of your destiny. They shape the direction of your life, whether you realize it or not. If you want to master your life, you must first master your habits. The truth is, you are what you repeatedly do. Success, failure, wealth, health, and relationships are all outcomes of the habits you've built over time. It's easy to blame external factors for where you are, but if you take a closer look, you'll realize that the habits you've developed are the true creators of your results. Your daily actions, those small, seemingly insignificant choices you make every day, are what determine your future. If you continue to engage in the same habits, you'll continue to get the same results. If you want different results, you must adopt different habits. Think about it. The person who wakes up early, exercises regularly, reads, and invests time in self-improvement will eventually see the rewards of those habits. On the other hand, the person who sleeps in, skips exercise, watches hours of television, and neglects personal growth will find themselves stuck in a cycle of mediocrity. It's not luck. It's not chance. It's habit. Mastering your habits means being intentional about what you do every day. It means building routines that align with your goals and values. It's easy to fall into the trap of reacting to life instead of taking charge of it, but when you become the master of your habits, you're no longer at the mercy of your circumstances. You're in control. Start by looking at the small habits that have the biggest impact on your life. Are you taking care of your health? Are you managing your time wisely? Are you building knowledge and skills that will serve you in the long term? If the answer is no, then it's time for a change. Change doesn't have to be dramatic. It starts with one small habit, one positive change. But the key is consistency. One good habit repeated consistently becomes a force for positive change in your life. If you master your habits, you master your life. It's as simple as that. You don't need to have all the answers or be perfect. You just need to make the decision to focus on the right habits and repeat them until they become a part of who you are. The road to success is paved with daily disciplines. Each small effort compounds over time, leading you to a life of accomplishment and fulfillment. So take a hard look at your habits. What are they doing for you? Are they helping you achieve your goals? Or are they keeping you stuck? Master them, and you'll master your future. Because in the end, it's not about one big breakthrough. It's about the consistent, small efforts that lead to lasting change. If you want to create a life of success, wealth, and fulfillment, there's one thing you must never overlook: investing in yourself. It's the most important investment you'll ever make, and it's one that will pay the highest dividends. You can't expect to reap the rewards of growth, progress, and achievement if you're not willing to put in the work to improve yourself. Think about this for a moment. Everything you want in life is a result of what you become. The quality of your life is a direct reflection of the quality of the person you are. If you want to attract success, opportunities, and the right people into your life, you must first become the kind of person who deserves those things. That begins with investing in yourself. When I say invest in yourself, I'm not talking about buying fancy clothes or spending money on temporary pleasures. I'm talking about investing your time, your energy, and your resources into things that will build your mind, body, and spirit. This could mean reading books that expand your knowledge, attending seminars that teach new skills, or surrounding yourself with people who challenge and inspire you. The best investment you can make is in your own growth, because the more you grow, the more value you bring to the world. The beauty of this investment is that it compounds over time. You might not see the immediate returns, but over the course of a year, 5 years, or a lifetime, the results are staggering. The more you invest in your education, your mindset, and your skills, the more opportunities you'll attract. You'll find that doors will open for you that weren't there before. You'll become the kind of person others look to for advice, inspiration, and leadership. And that's because you've made the decision to grow and improve every single day. Investing in yourself also means taking care of your health. You can't build a successful life if your body is broken down and worn out. You must put energy into staying fit, eating right, and maintaining the vitality needed to pursue your goals with passion and endurance. Your health is the foundation upon which everything else is built, and neglecting it is one of the worst mistakes you can make. If you want a great life, you need a great body to carry you through it. But the investment doesn't stop at knowledge and physical health. It also includes your relationships, your mindset, and your emotional well-being. Developing the ability to manage your emotions, staying resilient in the face of setbacks, and cultivating meaningful connections with others are all part of the equation. The stronger you are mentally and emotionally, the better equipped you'll be to handle life's challenges and seize its opportunities. The best part about investing in yourself is that no one can take it away from you. Education, skills, and personal growth are assets that will stay with you for life. They cannot be stolen, devalued, or destroyed. And as you continue to grow, you'll find that the world starts to reflect that growth back to you. You'll attract better opportunities, better people, and better experiences because you become someone who can handle them. So don't wait for the perfect moment to start investing in yourself. Don't wait for someone else to give you permission. Start today. Read that book. Take that course. Get up and move your body. Build your network. Learn new skills. Every day that you invest in yourself is a day closer to the life you've always wanted. The best investment you'll ever make is the one you make in yourself because the returns are limitless. One of the most powerful things you can do for yourself is to set clear goals. Without them, you're like a ship adrift at sea, no direction, no destination. You might move, but you don't know where you're going. It's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day and let life take you wherever it will, but that's not the way to build a life of success and achievement. Setting clear, well-defined goals is the first step toward creating the life you truly want. When you set clear goals, you give yourself a roadmap. You create a vision for your future and a path to get there. Goals are like a magnet. They pull you forward. They give you something to aim for, something to work toward. And when you have that kind of focus, you start to see opportunities everywhere because you're looking for them. You're no longer just reacting to life, you're actively shaping it. But here's the key: goals must be clear. You can't just say, I want to be successful or I want to be wealthy. Those are vague, abstract ideas that leave too much room for uncertainty. If your goals aren't specific, you won't know when you've achieved them and you won't know how to get started. Instead, set concrete, measurable goals. Define exactly what you want, why you want it, and when you want to achieve it. For example, don't just say, I want to get in shape. Instead, say, I want to lose 20 pounds by the end of the year by exercising 3 times a week and eating healthier. That's specific, measurable, and gives you a clear plan of action. The more clear and detailed your goals, the more likely you are to achieve them. Why? Because you're creating a mental picture of success and your mind works relentlessly to make that picture a reality. When your goals are clear, you no longer waste time on distractions. Every decision you make is filtered through the lens of your goals. You start to prioritize your time, your energy, and your resources toward what matters most. But it's not just about having clear goals, it's about setting the right goals. The goals you set must align with your values, your strengths, and your vision for your life. If you set goals that don't truly resonate with who you are, you'll lose motivation. The reason most people fail is not because they don't try, but because they don't have the right goals. They set goals based on others expect of them or what they think they should do, not what they truly desire deep down. Setting goals is also about breaking them down into smaller, actionable steps. Large, long-term goals can feel overwhelming if you don't know how to achieve them. But when you break them down into smaller chunks, they become much more manageable. It's like climbing a mountain. If you focus on the entire peak, it might seem impossible. But if you focus on taking one step at a time, each step gets you closer to the top. Another key is to review and adjust your goals regularly. Life changes, circumstances shift, and new opportunities arise. Your goals should be flexible enough to evolve along the way. But the important thing is to keep moving forward, even if the path changes. Well, don't wait for the perfect conditions. Start now and adjust as needed. Remember, the people who achieve great things in life aren't necessarily the most talented or the luckiest. They're the ones who set clear goals, who stayed focused, and who kept working toward them every single day. When you set clear goals and commit to achieving them, you align your life with purpose. You start to live with intention, and that's when real success happens. So take the time to get clear on what you want in your life. Define your goals, break them down into actionable steps, and make them a priority. The clearer your goals, the clearer your path, and the more focused you'll become on turning your vision into reality. A life without clear goals is a life without direction. But a life with clear goals is a life of purpose, passion, and unstoppable momentum. One of the most important decisions you'll make in life is choosing who you spend your time with. The people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on the direction your life takes. If you want to be successful, happy, and fulfilled, you must surround yourself with people who elevate you, challenge you, and inspire you to be your best. It's not just about who you're with, but about the energy, influence, and mindset they bring into your life. You see, you don't just adopt the habits of the people you hang around, you adopt their attitudes, their beliefs, and their thinking. If you surround yourself with people who are constantly negative, who blame others for their problems, and who have no ambition to improve, guess what? That negativity, that lack of vision will start to seep into your own mindset. You'll begin to think that it's normal to complain about circumstances, to make excuses, and to settle for less than you deserve. But if you surround yourself with people who are driven, positive, and focused on growth, you will start to think and act in the same way. Your environment is powerful. It shapes your thoughts, your behavior, and your outlook on life. If you want to rise to the next level, you need to put yourself in an environment where growth is inevitable. This means distancing yourself from people who drain your energy or bring you down. You need to make the decision to let go of relationships that are holding you back and make room for the ones that will help you grow. But it's not just about avoiding negativity, it's about actively seeking out the right people. Seek out those who are where you want to be. Seek out mentors who can guide you, people who challenge you to think bigger, who hold you accountable, and who inspire you to take action. Surround yourself with people who will push you to be better, who will celebrate your wins, and who will encourage you when you fall. The truth is, you become like the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you spend your time with high performers, with people who are committed to their own growth and success, you will become a high performer yourself. If you surround yourself with people who are content with mediocrity, you'll find yourself becoming complacent too. You can't expect to rise above your environment if you're constantly surrounded by people who are content staying where they are. It's also important to be around people who hold you to a higher standard. It's easy to coast when no one is holding you accountable, but accountability is what drives progress. Surround yourself with people who aren't afraid to tell you the truth, who challenge your excuses, and who push you to reach higher. These are the people who will help you become the best version of yourself. That doesn't mean you need to cut everyone out of your life who isn't perfect or doesn't fit your ideal. But you must be intentional about your relationships. You can't afford to be around people who bring nothing but negativity and stagnation. Be kind to those who are struggling, but don't let their struggles hold you back from your own growth. It's also important to remember that success is not a solo journey. You need a strong, supportive network around you. Great things happen when you collaborate with others, share ideas, and learn from each other. The right people can open doors for you, introduce you to new opportunities, and share insights that will accelerate your success. So look at the people you spend the most time with. Are they helping you grow? Are they inspiring you to take action and be better? If not, it's time to make some changes. Surround yourself with people who will help you get to where you want to go. Your future is too important to be spent with people who will hold you back. Surround yourself wisely and you'll start to see the extraordinary things that happen when you're in the right company. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools you can use to transform your life. It's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of more and more success, more money, more recognition, and forget to appreciate the things you already have. But if you want to unlock greater abundance and joy in your life, gratitude must become a consistent practice. When you focus on what you have instead of what you lack, everything begins to shift. Too many people focus on the negative, on what's not going right, on the things they don't have, and on the obstacles in their way. They get stuck in a cycle of complaining, wishing, and waiting for things to change. But the people who truly succeed are the ones who learn to appreciate where they are, even as they work toward where they want to be. Gratitude shifts your perspective. It helps you see opportunities where others see problems. It helps you notice the blessings in your life, no matter how small, and it reminds you that there's always something to be thankful for. The power of gratitude is in its ability to rewire your thinking. When you make a habit of focusing on what you're grateful for, you begin to attract more of it into your life. It's the law of attraction in action. You get more of whatever you focus on. If you focus on gratitude, you'll find more things to be grateful for. If you focus on the challenges, you'll get more of them. Practicing gratitude isn't about ignoring the difficulties or pretending that life is perfect. It's about training your mind to look for the positive, even in tough times. It's about recognizing that every situation, no matter how difficult, has something valuable to teach you. And by focusing on the lessons instead of the setbacks, you begin to see how much you have to be thankful for. Take a moment every day to reflect on the things that are going well in your life. Write them down if you have to. It doesn't have to be complicated. Just take a few moments to acknowledge what's good. It could be your health, your family, your job, your friends, or even something as simple as the fact that you woke up today. The more you practice gratitude, the more your mind will naturally focus on the positive. Gratitude also changes your attitude. It shifts you from a mindset of scarcity to one of abundance. Instead of feeling like there's never enough, you start to feel like there's more than enough. You stop looking for reasons to complain and start looking for reasons to celebrate. And when you celebrate what you already have, you make room for even greater blessings to come into your life. Another benefit of practicing gratitude is that it strengthens your resilience. When you're facing challenges, gratitude helps you keep things in perspective. Instead of letting setbacks break you down, gratitude helps you focus on the strengths, the resources, and the opportunities you already have. It's not about ignoring your problems. It's about recognizing that no matter how tough things get, you have everything you need to overcome them. Gratitude is also contagious. When you express gratitude, you spread positive energy to those around you. People are drawn to those who are thankful, who see the good in life, and who appreciate the little things. It strengthens relationships, builds trust, and creates a ripple effect of positivity. So make gratitude a daily habit. Start and end your day by focusing on the things you're thankful for. It doesn't have to be grand or extravagant. It can be the simple, everyday blessings that make life rich. When you do this consistently, you'll notice a shift in your life. Your mood will improve, your relationships will grow stronger, and opportunities will begin to show up in unexpected places. Gratitude isn't just a feel-good practice, it's a powerful force that can change your life. It shifts your energy, it opens your heart, and it unlocks the doors to success, happiness, and abundance. So practice it every day and watch how your life transforms. The more grateful you are, the more good things will come your way. Discipline is the bridge between your goals and your achievements. It's the ability to do what you need to do, even when you don't feel like it. If you want to create lasting success in any area of your life, whether it's your career, health, relationships, or personal development, you must develop the habit of discipline. Without it, all the knowledge, talent, and desire in the world won't amount to much. It's the daily choices you make, the small actions you take, and the consistency you apply to your efforts that separate the successful from the unsuccessful. Discipline is about sticking to the plan even when things get tough, even when the motivation fades. Motivation is fleeting, it comes and goes. But discipline is what keeps you moving forward, even when you'd rather take a shortcut or give in to temptation. It's about doing what's necessary, even when it's hard, because you understand that your future depends on it. The truth is, life is full of distractions. It's easy to get off track, to fall into bad habits, or to let the noise of the world pull you away from your goals. But discipline gives you the strength to say no to the distractions and yes to the things that will move you closer to the life you want. It's the ability to say, this is what I need to do, and I'm going to do it no matter what. Discipline starts with making a commitment to yourself. It's about deciding once and for all that you're not going to settle for mediocrity. You're not going to let excuses or temporary feelings determine your actions. When you commit to being disciplined, you take control of your actions, your time, and your life. The key to discipline is consistency. It's about showing up every day, doing the work, and making progress, even when the results aren't immediately visible. You won't see instant success, but that's okay because discipline is about the long game. It's about putting in the effort every single day, knowing that those small actions compound over time to create massive results. Another crucial aspect of discipline is self-control. It's about making the tough decisions that might not feel good in the moment, but are necessary for your growth and future success. It's saying no to the extra slice of cake when you're trying to lose weight, or turning off the TV to read a book that will expand your knowledge. It's resisting the urge to procrastinate and instead taking action, even when you don't feel like it. This kind of self-control is the foundation of discipline. Discipline also means prioritizing your time and energy. You can't do everything, but you can choose what matters most. If you want to achieve your goals, you must learn to say no to the things that don't serve your mission. Focus on what truly moves the needle and eliminate the distractions that keep you from making progress. It's about becoming intentional with every moment you have, but discipline doesn't have to be a struggle. It can be a lifestyle if you make it a habit. Start small with just 1 or 2 disciplined actions and build on them over time. As you see the results of your efforts, you'll gain confidence and discipline will become easier. It's like building muscle. The more you practice, the stronger you get. It's also important to remember that discipline isn't about perfection, it's about consistency. You're going to slip up. You're going to make mistakes. But the disciplined person doesn't quit when they fail. They get back on track, learn from the experience, and keep moving forward. Discipline is about resilience, about getting up after each setback and continuing to push forward no matter what. Ultimately, the more disciplined you become, the more freedom you'll have in your life. Discipline gives you the power to control your future. It provides you with the structure and focus necessary to achieve your greatest ambitions. Without discipline, your dreams are just that, dreams, but with discipline, your dreams become reality. So make the decision today to embrace discipline. Make it your daily practice, your unwavering commitment. Set clear intentions, stick to your plan, and keep taking action. The disciplined life is the life that brings success, satisfaction, and achievement. The rewards of discipline may not come immediately, but they will come if you stick with it. Fear is the single greatest obstacle between you and your potential. It's the silent killer of dreams, the invisible barrier that keeps you from achieving what you're truly capable of. Fear shows up in many forms. It could be fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of criticism, or even fear of success. But no matter what form it takes, fear has one purpose: to stop you from moving forward. The truth is, fear is natural. We all experience it. But what separates the successful from the unsuccessful isn't the absence of fear. It's the ability to face fear and move through it. It's about taking action even when you're scared, knowing that courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to act in spite of it. If you let fear control your decisions, you'll never reach the heights you're capable of. Fear wants to paralyze you, to keep you small, to keep you in your comfort zone. But if you want to achieve great things, you must be willing to step out of that zone and confront your fears head on. The first step in overcoming fear is to acknowledge it. Don't deny it. Don't pretend it isn't there. Fear is part of the human experience, and it's there to teach you something. It's there to show you that you're pushing the boundaries of your comfort zone, that you're about to do something that will lead to growth. The key is to recognize that fear doesn't have to control you. It's just a feeling, and feelings are temporary. It's only when you give in to fear that it becomes your reality. When you feel fear rising up, ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? Often we let our imaginations run wild, blowing our fears out of proportion. We fear failure, but failure is just feedback. It's a lesson in what doesn't work. Every successful person has faced failure at some point, but they didn't let it stop them. They learned from it, adjusted, and kept moving forward. Failure is not the end, it's the beginning of growth. Another way to overcome fear is by shifting your focus. Instead of focusing on the worst-case scenario, focus on what's at stake if you don't take action. Think about the opportunities you'll miss, the life you'll never live, the success you'll never achieve. Fear thrives on uncertainty, but when you focus on the possibilities that lie on the other side of fear, it begins to lose its grip on you. Fear is a signal that you're about to grow, and growth is always worth the risk. One of the most powerful ways to overcome fear is to take action. Action is the antidote to fear. The longer you wait, the bigger fear becomes, but the moment you take that first step, fear starts to diminish. Even if it's a small step, it's a step in the right direction. Momentum builds when you take action, and with each step you take, fear becomes less and less powerful. Another strategy is to reframe fear. Instead of seeing fear as a sign that you're in danger, see it as a sign that you're on the edge of something great. Fear often accompanies growth, and the more you embrace it, the more you'll realize that fear is just a part of the journey. The more you step into fear, the more it becomes just another feeling, like excitement or anticipation. You also need to condition yourself to push through fear by building your confidence. The more you practice courage, the easier it becomes to face fear. Start with small challenges and work your way up. Each time you face fear and push through, you build resilience and you build the belief that you can handle whatever comes your way. Confidence doesn't come from never being afraid. It comes from knowing you can take action in the face of fear. Remember, fear is often an illusion. It's the product of your mind creating scenarios that may never happen. In reality, the things we fear are rarely as bad as we imagine them to be. Once we face them, we realize we're stronger than we thought, and the fear loses its power over us. So don't let fear hold you back. Let it be the fuel that drives you to take action, to grow, and to achieve the life you've always dreamed of. The bottom line is this: if you want to achieve anything of significance, you must learn to overcome fear. Fear is a natural part of growth and progress. It's what keeps you moving forward when the path is unclear. Why don't run from fear, run toward it. Embrace it. Use it as a signal that you're doing something worthwhile. And when you do, you'll find that fear doesn't control you. It only serves to remind you that you're on the right track.